Hey everybody, Justin Cener here. This is going to be one of the best videos that you'll ever watch. This is my step-by-step, fully updated Shopify store setup. I'm going to literally walk you through every single step over the shoulder. You'll see me create a brand new store. I'll show you each step that's required. I'll show you how to integrate print on demand. I'll even show you how to add your first product. We'll talk about the entire strategy and you're going to see everything over the next 60 to 90 minutes. It's not going to be that long at all, and you're going to be able to have your very own Shopify print on demand store set up. Like I said, I'm going to show you it step by step. So this is my brand new updated guide, totally free, and I'm going to go over each step. You see the agenda on the screen right now. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different things: niche selection, Shopify setup, where I actually go step by step and open up a new store, integrating print on demand and the print on demand app that I use, adding your first product. I'll even talk about how you make money in this business. There's going to be a lot that we're going to cover, and we're going to jump into it right now. And really the first thing that I want to talk about is what exactly is print on demand with Shopify. Well, first of all, to me and to a lot of people, it's by far the best business opportunity that's online right now. I don't think anything even comes close. It's consistently been the best business model for me over the past couple of years. It's only picking up more steam right now. There's new products being released all the time. Super great time to get into print on demand. And what exactly is it if you don't know what it is? Well, you're going to be able to sell millions of dollars of product without ever touching the product, without ever ordering it up front, without ever needing to put it in your garage or get a warehouse or get employees. You're going to be able to sell product that you don't even touch. In fact, you'll be able to sell product that doesn't even exist yet, right? It will only be produced when it's ordered, right? And there are 4 simple steps into this idea of print on demand. Okay, step 1, you come up with design ideas for t-shirts and other print on demand products. Okay, people always talk about t-shirt print on demand because that's how it started, but you know, there are hundreds, over 400 different print on demand products. Of course, t-shirts, hoodies, apparel is very popular, but also things like home canvas. See a canvas right behind me right now, like a wall print or a nice thick frame canvas. They sell for hundreds of dollars. You have huge margins on those. Those are print on demand as well. There's mugs, there's all different types of clothing, there's bedding, and I'll talk about a little bit more about the different print on demand products as we go through this, but it's way more than just t-shirts. Okay, so make sure that you don't just mix this up. This is not just a t-shirt business. This is print on demand with over 400 different print on demand products that are only produced when they're demanded. Okay, and I'll step you through that point as well. But step 1, all we're doing here, all we're talking about is you need to come up with design ideas for t-shirts and other print on demand designs. Basically, the idea is you're going to come up with design ideas for what's going to be on the shirt, what's going to be on the canvas print, what's going to be on the hoodie, what's going to be on the hat, etc. That's step 1. Okay, step 2, using Shopify as your store. You're going to partner up with a print on demand company. I'm going to show you the one that I use, and you're going to install a free Shopify app onto your store. Okay, not going to be any code required. You're literally just going to press the button install. It's going to be very easy, nothing technical at all, and that will integrate Shopify with a print on demand provider. What exactly does a print on demand provider do? Well, they're going to be the person or the company that actually fulfills your orders, but it's more than just fulfilling it. Remember, we're selling a product that doesn't even exist yet. So the print on demand provider is going to get the order information and then produce the actual shirt. That's where we go back to step 1 about those design ideas. Those are what's actually going to get turned into the shirt or whatever the product is. We'll use shirt as the example here. And your print on demand provider is going to do everything from receiving the order information, knowing what design to put on the shirt, what color, what size. They'll produce the shirt. They'll stick it in a bubble mailer. Then they'll print out a shipping label because they'll automatically get the customer's information. And then they'll send it on your behalf to the customer. They'll even get the tracking number off to them. So you need to have a print on demand partner for this. And I'll walk you through that as we go step by step. Step 3, you're going to get your design ideas created by working with a freelance graphic designer. Okay, if you're already a great graphic artist, great, you know, it's going to be even easier for you. Most of us are not. I'm certainly not. What I do is work with freelance graphic designers. That's going to allow me to work with great artists who are going to take those ideas that I came up with, number 1, and create print on demand ready graphic design files. And then step number 4, you're going to run targeted Facebook ads to people who you know are passionate about the product. So let's say you build a store about cats. Okay, well, you're going to go into Facebook ads. You're going to target people that love cats, and there are millions of them. So there's a huge upside, right? A bunch of different ways to capture that upside because there's so many different customers. And remember, we're selling a product that we don't even touch. Okay, we get to sell millions of dollars of product without ever spending a single dollar on inventory. And I like showing this little very basic icon graphic here. And this just proves that, you know, I've sold hundreds of thousands of shirts. I don't have any artistic skill at all. That's why I use freelance graphic designers, and I'll walk you through how to do that. But in the simplest form, this is how this business looks. Okay, you're going to have a ping file. Okay, you're all familiar with JPEG files, JPG files, right? A ping file is just basically a file that a graphic designer will produce that's print ready. Okay, it's ready to be printed on a shirt or on a canvas or on a hoodie or whatever. Okay, so you're going to have your ping file from your designer. I'll talk about how you're going to get the first product. We'll even add one into a brand new store that doesn't even exist yet during this video. Take your ping file, that gets turned into what they call a mock-up. Okay, a mock-up is just a virtual representation, in this case, of a t-shirt. Okay, so on your store, you're gonna have a t-shirt, it's gonna have the design on it, but it doesn't exist anywhere. It's just a mock-up. It's a graphical representation or a virtual representation of what the shirt would look like. Now here's the cool part. You've probably bought shirts online before. I bet 99.9% of the shirts you've bought have been shown on mock-ups, right? Not the actual shirt, but just a mock-up, and they're super realistic. You couldn't tell the difference. Some of the mock-ups even come with a model wearing it. So, it's going to be a very presentable, purchasable product now in your store, even though it doesn't exist. The customer's going to have no idea, though, right? So they're going to purchase this product. You see step 3 over here, you get paid, right? You get paid for a product that doesn't exist. Print on demand is a fully cash flow positive business. What does that mean? Well, you get paid before you have to take any money out of your pocket for the product. So look at the 3 steps here, right? We have a design file. We turn it into a purchasable product. It's basically just a mock-up, just a virtual representation of what that product will look like. And people pay us for this product. Okay, now what happens afterwards? We collect the money, then automatically our print-on-demand partner steps in and says, hey, okay, it's a black t-shirt, it's size extra large for women's cut, it's this design that you uploaded into the app and already connected, we're gonna step in and do all the work. Okay, so the really cool part is when you make a sale with print on demand, when you get to that last step of the money, your job is over. There's nothing that you could do even if you wanted, because the print on demand company will step in, they'll print the shirt, they'll package the shirt, they'll send it off to the customer, they'll even email them on your behalf and give the tracking information. So an incredibly powerful business where you can make a lot of money without ever even touching the product. And I'm talking about massive upside in this business. Okay, these are the 10 most popular print on demand shirts of all time. Okay, just these 10 shirts alone sold over $6.3 million in sales. Okay, I'm not just talking about having a little side hustle or opening a small t-shirt store. We're talking about a massive business here. Okay, and if you take a look at some of the niches on these shirts, for example, the first shirt is a religious niche, right? There's 75 million people in that niche. The second shirt is a hunting shirt, right? There are close to 100 million people in that niche. You see skiing, you see family, you see science, you see Irish pride. There's all these different niches of shirts where the upside is tremendous. Again, these 10 shirts sold $6.3 million in total sales. Okay, again, this is a massive upside business. This isn't just a small little t-shirt stand that you're gonna open up in the mall, right? This is a massive upside business because there are millions of people that want to buy these products and we reach them with Facebook ads. And if you don't think people are going to buy t-shirts, go ahead and look in your closet right now. You have 25, 30 shirts, and guess what? Over the next year, you're going to buy another 10, 15 more, and you're going to keep buying. So we're selling products that people will always buy. Okay, so massive upside. So let me kind of illustrate exactly the process. Okay, this is what a mock-up, this is what happens when you basically create that purchasable product. I'll come over here, right? We're going to take a ping file and we're going to turn it into a t-shirt. Okay, so here's our ping file, right? This is a design that one of my graphic designers actually created this. Okay, it says I work hard so my cat can live a better life. Of course, we're going to be advertising that to cat lovers, but right now it doesn't look like anything. Right, but this is what a mock-up does. Okay, now we have the design on the shirt. You see there's wrinkles, there's different folds, it lays out real nicely. This is exactly what we're gonna be selling, right? No one's gonna buy this, but people will certainly buy that, right? That's a mock-up, a virtual representation. I'll show you another example. Here's a shirt that I've sold in the beer niche, okay? It says a day without beer probably wouldn't kill me, but why risk it, right? We're gonna turn that into a hoodie using the mock-up. Okay, you see photorealistic. This hoodie doesn't exist anywhere, but it's purchasable on my store. Okay, and that's the power, that's the beauty of this business. Right, that's the absolute beauty of the business, the power of print on demand. Over 300 different print on demand products, really close to 400 different print on demand products that are only produced when ordered. Okay, they're only produced when ordered. Can't get any more important than that, right? That's the cash flow positivity here. These products are only produced when ordered. Okay, you don't have to have them up front. You don't need to have them in your warehouse or in your closet or in your garage. You don't need to piss off your husband or your wife or your family by having 6,000 shirts stored somewhere, right? You don't need to do that, right? That's the power of print on demand. And these are just real, actual results from one of my Shopify stores, talking about doing $40,000 in a week, $210,000 in a month. I'm talking about massive upside in this business. This is not just a small little side hustle. This can easily replace your full-time job. We're talking about 6 figures just in 1 month. And these are some of my favorite student success stories. I have over 475 student success stories in my Bootcamp Mentor program. Had someone did over $2 million last year, close to $400,000 in a month, $30,000 in a day. This is life-changing money in this business, and I'm walking you through it step by step so you fully understand exactly what's going on. Austin's another story. I love showing this one. He posted this in my private group. Literally says, I knew nothing about the t-shirt business, right? And he did $4,500 in his first 30 days. Fast forward another 90 days, he's up to $45,700 in sales, right? He literally says it himself. I knew nothing about the t-shirt business. And remember, there's way more than just t-shirts, right? We always call it the t-shirt print-on-demand business, but there's way more, right? So I really hope you truly understand the concept of print on demand. Now I'm actually going to go over the shoulder and we're going to start to do some of the step-by-step things: niche selection, Shopify setup, print on demand installation, first product, and even talking about how you're going to make your first sales. So I'm going to show you that. We're going to go over the shoulder first with a tool called Audience Insights, which is inside of your Facebook ads account. And this is going to allow us to pick a smart niche. So what you're looking at is Audience Insights. It's a totally free tool, and you can find it inside of your Facebook ads account. Once you're in your Facebook ads account, you just come up here to the big menu, and you go over here to All Tools, and it's right under Plan. It's called Audience Insights. Again, it's totally free. And what it's going to do is give us a quick look at kind of the demographics across the entire Facebook platform, and it's going to give us kind of literally the word, an insight into the audience, right? And the Audience Insight is going to give us insights in terms of the size and who's inside the audience. And what we need to do now is pick a niche. And we're going to be picking a niche based on 3 factors. And don't get overwhelmed by this. This should be very, very easy. If you're really stuck on this for a couple of days, it's taking too long, right? You should just be able to pick a niche pretty quickly. And here are the 3 pieces of criteria that we're looking for. Okay, number 1, we're looking for passion. Okay, you need to pick a passion-based niche. We're going to build a store fully around one specific niche. Okay, for example, it could be cats, it could be tennis, it could be nurses, it could be teachers, it could be dogs, it could be parrots, it could be anything that people are passionate about. Okay, why do we need to focus on passion? Well, that's the direct route to the credit card. Okay, we don't want to just make shirts and ads and products for people to like them on Facebook or to share them with their friends. We want people to actually get excited and buy. We need people to take their credit card out and become customers, and the way to do that is to focus on passion-based niches. So requirement number 1 for picking a niche is picking a passionate subject. Okay, you're not going to pick something like doing your taxes. People aren't passionate about that. You're not going to pick something like going to the dentist. People aren't passionate about getting their cavities filled, right? But they're definitely passionate about their pets or their hobbies or their jobs or their interests or their backgrounds or their family. Like, these are great niches. Okay, so number 1, looking for a passion-based niche. Okay, number 2, this isn't a requirement, but I think it's super important. Okay, number 2 would be having a personal interest in that passion-based niche yourself. For example, I'm a crazy cat guy. I'll admit it. I have 2 cats at home. They're probably going to jump on the computer at any time. They could shut down this whole training any second. We never know what's going to happen. I'm a crazy cat guy, so I entered in the cat niche. I built a cat store, and it makes it super easy for me to walk the walk, talk the talk, do the marketing, find the products that people like because I speak that language myself. I'm passionate about this passion-based niche. I have a personal connection to the niche. So let's say you're sitting over here, you're watching this video, you say, I really like playing golf. Okay, build a golf store. Right? You really like being a teacher. Well, build a teacher store. You really like knitting. Well, build a knitting store. Right? Whatever you like, if other people are passionate about it as well, then it's a great niche for you to jump into. And that leads us to number 3, size. And that's why we're in the Facebook Audience Insights tool. We're going to use this tool for really only one reason. Okay, we're going to let it stay at United States as you see here. And what we're going to do is literally just enter in this interest box. We're going to enter in our niche. And I referenced cats before, right? If you wanted to do cats, let's run through the 3 requirements. Number 1, it needs to be a passion-based niche. Well, absolutely, cats are something that invokes a lot of people's passion, myself included. Okay, number 2, you want to have a personal connection to the niche. Okay, you like cats? Great. Number 3, you want to find a niche where there's some big upside, right? You don't want to enter in a niche where there's only 15,000 people in it. Okay, and of course for these big, massive, popular, passion-based niches, you're not going to have a problem. But just for your education's sake, you're going to enter in your niche. You're going to see over here there are 45 million people. 45 million people every single month that are into cats on Facebook, just in the United States. Okay, so you want to find at least 1 million in size. Okay, anything with big size, any big, passion-based interest, you're going to have no problem meeting that criteria of at least 1 million in size. And this is to give us upside, right? We want to be able to find products that we could sell to millions of people, because that's how we're going to make hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, not by selling to a very small audience, but selling to a big audience. Cat niche is one of the biggest ones at 45 million. So let me enter in a couple other things in here. I'll just enter in tennis. You'll see 20 million people like tennis. Okay, so if you like tennis, you know that it's a passion-based niche, and you know there's over 1 million people. In fact, there's 20 million people. Then this would be a good niche for you. Okay, how about golf? Okay, we could do something like that. 30 million people are into it, right? I mean, you could literally do anything. We could try music, right? I mean, 150 million people in this one. Okay, how about reading? Okay, 150 million people. Okay, so massive niches. Okay, and I'm going to show you the dogs niche. In fact, we're going to build over the shoulder. We're going to build a dog store right now. And the reason that we are fully confident in doing that and focusing on the dog niche is because of those 3 requirements. Number 1, we know that people are super passionate about dogs. Number 2, we have ourselves a personal passion with dogs. Okay, this is just for our example. Okay, number 3, we looked up audience insights. We see there are 70 million people just in the United States every single month that are interested in dogs, which means if we find a good dog product, if we have a good print-on-demand design, if we have something that people really want, we have the upside of 70 million people who could potentially buy it just in the United States. Okay, so whatever your niche is going to be, you're just going to come in here, audience insights. You're going to take a look at the interest box. You're going to enter in the 1 or 2 word keyword for your niche, and you're going to take a look at the size. And if it meets all 3 of the requirements, personal passion, passion to many people, and at least 1 million people in size, then you're going to be able to move forward into the next step, which is actually going over the step-by-step now and building our actual Shopify store and customizing it so it's perfect for the dog niche. That's the whole goal here. So that was step number 1, niche selection. It's not rocket science at all, right? It should be very easy. It shouldn't take you more than just a few minutes to really pick a niche. Hopefully you already have one in mind. Now what we're going to do is move on to step number 2, Shopify setup. So before we start doing this over the shoulder, I want to call attention to this link right here, shopify.com/Cener, C-E-N-E-R. They finally thought I was important enough to get my own free trial link. I'll bring it up over here on the screen. Make sure you use this over here, shopify.com/CENER. It's going to give you a free 14-day free trial. All you need to do is enter in your email address over here, and you're going to be able to get started. No credit card. You'll be able to run the store fully for 14 days. So make sure you use this to get that 14-day free trial, shopify.com/CENER. And I went ahead and actually already did that. And I loaded a brand new store, literally just created this, called it the Dog Spring Webinar.myshopify.com. Obviously, we'll get a new name when we go live with this. But what we're going to do is build a custom dog store. And remember, there's over 70 million people every single month that are into dogs. So we know that we're going to be able to have some really big upside. So the really cool part about Shopify, and again, this is totally free. This is under the 14-day free trial that I just showed you. We already have right out of the box, just from signing up, a fully functional e-commerce store. Okay, obviously it doesn't look good at all. There's no logo, there's no customization, there's no products or anything like that, no branding. But you see what we have, right? We have a little area for logo, a header, product section, about us, slideshow, of course a search function, navigation, and really most importantly, fully functional shopping cart right now. So this is our current store right now, and if there were any products on it, people could buy them right this second. Of course, we just haven't set it up. So that's what we're going to do right now over the shoulder, step by step. We're going to take this blank store, fully new, right? This store is only a few minutes old, and we're going to turn it into something that we'll be confident enough to go live and start running some ads with in just a matter of, maybe 30, 60 minutes. Shouldn't be much longer now to get a live site up. So let's start going through and customizing everything step by step. And the really cool part about Shopify is you'll never need a coder. You're not going to need a designer or a coder or a developer or any type of technical skill to get you set up here. Okay, we're going to start going through the different sections as you land. And what I want to call attention to first is this is the dashboard. Okay, this is going to be your home base. This is going to be where you log in every single day, and you're going to jam on this refresh button 65,000 times because you're going to see your sales here and your orders and your visitors. All your stats will come over here. Of course, this is a brand new store, so there's nothing on here yet. But for existing stores, this would be your dashboard section. And over here you have your orders and products, customer information, analytics like stats on your site, discounts, you can do promo codes, apps which will integrate the print on demand in, and then we have the online store section, which we're going to jump into right now. And the online store section is going to allow us to customize the look and feel of the theme. And in fact, you see what our site looks like right here. Here's a little preview. And again, this is what it looks like live right this second. We're going to take this design and we're going to use the debut theme. It's totally free. Now we're going to come over here and click customize. Okay, this is going to bring us into the theme panel. Okay, and inside the theme panel, we're literally going to be able to point and click at different sections. Literally, this looks just like our live website. We're going to be able to come in here and we're going to be able to check on boxes, check little things, and you're going to see as we check or uncheck, the site will change, and we can customize the entire site just by going through these different panels. This is why Shopify is so powerful. You're never going to need a developer. You're not going to need to even look at any code. So let's just jump right in. What we want to do is build this store to look and feel like a store for dog lovers. We want people, when they land on this website, we want them to feel a very specific way, and that is, okay, this site is all about dogs, this site loves dogs, I love dogs, I'm in the right place, here comes my credit card, right? That is the name of the game. That's e-commerce, that's Shopify. That's what we need to achieve with the design of our website. We're not gonna make a nice looking website just so our mom can print it out and hang it on the fridge and say, oh wow, beautiful job, Justin. No, we wanna make sales. Right, we want to have a nice looking website because it's going to create a feeling of passion. It's going to create that direct connection to their credit card. So we're going to come over here, we're going to start customizing. And literally we have different sections for different things. We're going to come over here. In fact, we're going to skip this and come over into the theme settings first. And I want to come right to the colors. Okay, so the colors are going to control everything on your site. And if you thought you need to look at code or hire a developer to change the colors on your site, get that out of your head right now. That's not the case at all. You see we have different sections over here, headings, body text, sale price, primary buttons, right? And we can see various different settings over here. For example, a blue button matches the blue color. And you'll see just how easy, if we wanted to make it, purple, we could literally make it purple. Okay, if we wanted to make it yellow, we can make it yellow. You see that it's updating in the bottom right of the screen in real time. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a nice blue to be a really strong conversion color for us. And other options could also be like a nice dark green, something like that. I think that actually looks pretty nice as well. So we'll go with that. Nice dark green for our action buttons. And we're going to start developing a little bit of a color scheme as well. Okay, so important things that will change here will really be our button color, our sale price, and our borders and lines. So what we want to do is when we pick a secondary color and it's green for us, we're going to use that for all of the secondary color choices. So you see that color blue was the secondary choice. Now we're changing it to green. We're going to start integrating our color scheme a little bit. It's not very visible right now, but it will be as we kind of continue. So we're going to save this off. Next thing we're going to go on to is the typography. Okay, typography section is all about the actual fonts on the site. Okay, and you see headings and buttons. We can come over here and change the font. Right now it's on Work Sans, and you'll see literally if I changed it to Abril, you'll see the headings and all that stuff will change as well. Okay, if we don't like that one, we could change it to really anything, any font that we want. All right, we'll go back to Work Sans on this just to keep it normal, but you could change it to any font that you want, and this would really have to do with matching your logo or matching your niche. If there's a specific font that looks better for the niche, in a dog niche and a popular niche like this, we just want to have a nice looking font, one that is easily readable. Okay, now we're going to come back over here to the sections because this is where we're going to actually start customizing the look and feel of the site, and we're going to go into header. Okay, and you see that the first thing that we can talk about is the logo. Now I got a logo designed. I'll show you this over here. Dog lover, just a little sample logo for this this webinar, just so you guys can see a fully developed theme. But I want you to pay attention to the colors here. Okay, the colors that we chose here make a lot of sense for the dog niche. Okay, and in some niches there's definitely a right and wrong answer. Let's say you're in the tennis niche, you're almost definitely going to be using green as your color scheme. Right, if you're in the cow niche, you're going to be using black and white for the color scheme, right? In the dog niche, there are obviously lots of different colors of dogs, but I picked a brown here. I had my designer design this in brown because I thought it was going to make the most sense for our niche. So now we have a color scheme for sure of green and brown. Okay, so you're going to get your logo. You can get, I'll show you a good place to get your logo design. You can check out designercash.com. It's only $37 for a logo, designercash.com. That's where I got this logo done. And I'm going to take this logo, I'm just going to simply drag it right into this area. So the actual file that you get from your designer, you're going to put right here. And let's say you want to make it a little bit bigger. Well, you don't even need to go back to your designer to ask that. You could just slide this over. Maybe I'll try 220 pixels, see how that looks. Maybe I'll go even higher. Right, maybe I'll go a little bit lower. It's really up to you until you think something that looks nice and fits into the theme. Okay, so logo in there already. Okay, and again, you could get a logo at designercash.com. Okay, a really cool thing that they have on the debut theme that we're using is the announcement bar. And when you check this box, it's going to show this announcement bar on the top header of your homepage. And if we uncheck this box, it's now going to show the announcement bar on every single page of the site. So that's going to be something that we want. Now, remember, anytime we see this blue, we want to change it to our green. So we're going to come over here, recently selected, it saves our colors, and now you see the bar is green. Okay, so remember our color scheme is brown and green. So we're not going to be using pink, we're not going to be using red, we're not going to be using a different shade of green, we're going to be using the same shade. Okay, over here, announce something here, we're going to say, how about something like free shipping on orders over $75. Okay, nice little hook to get people to spend a little bit more, hopefully increase their cart and buy some more. And because we uncheck this announcement bar will be on every single page. So when they're on a product page, they'll also see this call to action, free shipping on orders over $75. Should hopefully help close the sale. Okay, so the header, and by the way, this updates in real time. If I come back over here and take a look at what our site looks like now, obviously it's still not really pretty, but we're getting there. Right, we have a little bit of a color scheme implemented, green on top, green on the bottom. We got our logo. We got some very small design details like the green lines under things. So looking good. You know, we're not there yet, but we're going. We're going to continue customizing here, and we're going to go to the next section. So this section is called Image with Text Overlay. And if you've never looked at anything online before, if you're a complete internet newbie, you could still figure out exactly what this controls. Image text with overlay, image text with overlay. Image text with overlay. Watch when I change this, right? It literally changes live in real time right here. Okay, so we could do something like this. Made for dog lovers. And then you see, use overlay text to give your customers insight. Use overlay text to give your customers insight. So we're literally just replacing what's over there. So you can put something like, okay, we know how much you love your dogs because we do too. Remember what I was telling you about the kind of message and the feeling that you want when people land on this site, right? You're advertising to dog lovers. They land on this site. They see a dog logo, a color scheme, dog products. They see this big message that says made for dog lovers. It says, we know how much you love your dogs. We do too, right? You're building that feeling for the customer. They're saying, wow, you know, this site directly speaks to me. This site directly knows how I feel. They feel similar to me. Here comes my credit card, right? Again, that's the name of the game. So we entered in the text. Now you see it says image. Okay, so you see this big gray background image. And if I reload over here, right, we got this big gray image over here that we need to replace. Now, let me tell you what we do not want to do. We do not want to go to Google and just type in dog images. Okay, images over here, they are not okay to use. Okay, you do not have the rights to use images from Google. So what do? You take a look at free stock image sites. For example, unsplash.com. and pexels.com, P-E-X-E-L-S. And literally anything on this site is free to use. And we'll do a search for dogs. Come over here, do the same search, dogs. Any image that we find here, we can use for this section. Now, you see that this is a horizontal-based image rather than a vertical image, so we want a horizontally based image, right? This is horizontal and this is vertical, so this would work better, right? Something like this would work really well. You know, kind of best practices, this is a great one. Best practice is to pick an image where the subject of the image is looking at the customer. So this is good because literally it looks like they're looking at the customer. This is good. It looks like they're looking at the customer. I think this is a great one because you got two dogs looking at the customer. So literally we could click download for free. Okay, download free, and we'll grab that image. And you see over here, crediting isn't required. If we were to look a little bit more about their license, they use the Creative Commons license, which means you could use it for any site that you want. Same thing over here. Says literally right here, free to use. There's and it literally says you could use it for commercial and non-commercial use. So you're totally fine to use images from either unsplash.com or pexels.com. And you see that I just downloaded this image. Now I'm going to come back, and I previously formatted a couple of the different images. I grabbed some of these as well. These are some more dog images that I found for free, and you'll see where I use those in a second. But you typically need about 3 to 4 different images for your site. Okay, one of them is going to go over here. and then 3 of them are going to go into our newsletter, not our newsletter, our slideshow down here. Okay, so we come over here, says image. I'm going to take the image that I just downloaded and literally move it right over here into this section, and it immediately places it into the background. And now I'll come over here, I will reload the page, and immediately you'll see the image that we found right over here is now our background image, sized perfectly, full width, into the theme, no changes needed, literally ready to go, $0.00, and you have the full rights to use them. So you're not using Google Images, you're going to use unsplash.com, or you're going to use pexels.com. So let's continue. Really not much else that we need to do on this section. Now you see the name of the section is changed to the title here, Made for Dog Lovers. Next thing we're going to do, featured collection. Okay, we don't have any products right now, but basically what this is going to do is show 3 products per row for 2 rows. Let's say we wanted to show 4 products per row for 3 rows. We could do that as well. Right, it's just going to basically change. See, we have 3 rows here. If you wanted to do 2 rows, if you want to do 1 row, you have whatever you want. You could also have the show view all button, and you see it automatically get shown in our color scheme as well. This is just going to link to the collection. Okay, you can basically keep this as is. Next, we're going to come down, image with text. I don't use this in all themes. Okay, in this case, I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to click remove section, and you see it's immediately gone. Okay, next thing that we have over here, slideshow section. Okay, remember I told you I grabbed some other images as well. Same thing from Pexels, right? These are free images, or maybe from Unsplash, I don't remember. And we'll come over here to slideshow, and we're going to make it a 3 slide. So now we have 3 slides. We'll come over here, image slide, and we're going to add our first image. Okay, and you see it's going to say image slide, tell your brand story through images. Obviously, we need to change that. Okay, what I like to do here is build some trust. I'll just use the heading, and I'll put something like world-class quality. Okay, that's slide 1. Come to slide 2, upload my next image. Super fast shipping. Okay, I'm trying to build trust here. I'm trying to close the sale here. I'm trying to get people to feel comfortable enough. Basically just putting marketing speak here, marketing language, the ability to help close the sale. Okay, let me just close these real quick, and I'll come back over here, reload the page. And of course, we don't have product in here yet, but you see what the site is going to start looking like, right? You land on the site immediately and you say, okay, I'm in a dog lover site. I got a dog logo, a dog name, a dog icon, a dog color scheme, a dog background image, text about dogs, dog products, which we don't see yet, and multiple dog background images that are also supporting the trust of the store. World-class quality, super fast shipping, tons of happy customers, right? Helping the customers feel secure. Okay, we're going to focus on selling a little bit more on the homepage. We're going to add a section now. Okay, we can see we could also add section. So we're going to add a section, and we're going to just show a featured product. Okay, now of course we don't have a product yet right now, but we certainly will have one. By the end of this, we'll add a product over here, and then we'll be able to feature it into the actual homepage. And what's going to happen is it will automatically take the product description, the buy it now button, the price, the product name. Again, we just don't have a product yet for that, so we'll add that when we have it later on in this video. So a couple more things that we want to customize here. We're going to come down into the footer, and we're going to move down here into the different sections here. I don't really like having to talk about your business here. I'm going to remove this section here. I'm just going to keep it with our quick links and our newsletter. You're going to see that we'll also add some trust icons over here in a second. For payment icons, we want to show that. That should add the Shopify payment icons in the bottom, and we'll save that. And the quick links, this will just be our footer navigation, so there's some extra links there. We'll come over here now, continuing on, we'll go to theme settings. We did these first 2. We're going to go to social media. This is super easy. All you're going to do is just copy and paste in your Facebook and your Instagram links, okay? Now, people may not want to like or follow you on here, but I guarantee that they want to know that you exist on these social networks, okay? It's going to automatically put the icons right down here, so this adds trust as well. And really, the only type of business that is not on social media in 2019 is an untrustworthy business. So you want to make sure that you're showing these out. Okay, fave icon, we could switch, skip checkout. We're going to come over here. We want to make sure that we customize checkout, not only with our logo. We're going to come over here and select our logo. Okay, we want to use the logo, but we also want to set the button colors to match. Okay, remember we changed all of our colors to using this green, so we want to make sure that every single page on our site has the same color scheme, including the checkout. Okay, so we're going to save that. Okay. Now, if we come over here, I'm actually going to exit out of this for just 1 second. Just for example's sake, I want to just show you a sample product real quick. And we'll add a real print-on-demand product. I'm just going to add a sample product right now. And I will add an image. And I just want to show you what this looks like in the store before we move forward, just so you can see the full customization in the theme. So if I come back over here, now we should see the feature collection actually get replaced with an actual product. And I'll even come back into our theme, customize the theme here, and we'll go into that featured product section. Now that we have a product, we can actually select it. And this is just a sample product, but we'll have more here. Okay, I didn't add a product description, so that's why we don't see any there. So let me just add a quick product description, just for example's sake. We're going to delete this by the end of it anyway. Okay. Save this, and then when we come back over here and reload, this site is going to look a little bit more polished now. Okay. Obviously, we only have one product in it, but you could imagine what's going to happen as a customer. Right? You do advertising on Facebook ads, or you get traffic to the site. You get people over here, and they say, okay, dog color scheme, dog logo, dog name, dog icon, dog background image, dog product, dog text. Scrolling through, more dog imagery, even more dog imagery. Top to bottom, you know, featured dog product, right? Top to bottom, this site speaks dog, right? This site immediately resonates with someone who loves dogs. It immediately gets them excited, right? This isn't a general store like Target or Walmart where they have 10,000 different types of niches. This is only about dogs. This is a site fully made for dogs. Okay, very, very powerful, right? And this site's only been live for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and we already have branding fully set up. Okay, so a few more things that I want to show you as we continue out through this build out. We're going to come back to online store. Okay, first things first, I want to go into pages. Okay, there's going to be a couple pages that we're going to want to create. So, and I'm just going to build these real quick just so they look fully set up, so you have a good idea of what it's going to look like. You're going to have an FAQ page. Of course, you'll be putting your FAQ content here. You're going to have your contact us page. Every single theme has this page.contact template you see over here in the bottom right. Page.contact. What that's going to do is enable us to have a contact form here. So we created the two pages. Now we're going to add it to our store's navigation up here in the main menu. So we're going to add menu items. We're going to go to pages. We're going to add, let's see. Not sure why it didn't show up yet. Maybe just reload this real quick. Sometimes it takes a second to catch up, but we should be able to find the pages here. Okay, and here they are. So we'll add FAQ. And we'll add contact us. Okay, we come over here, update, and you see our navigation now updating on the top. Here's what the contact us page looks like with the form built in because we use that page.contact, okay? Almost done setting this up. We want to come over here now. I'm going to talk about domains. I'm not going to buy a domain right now, but you're going to obviously replace. You do not want to go live with your little .myshopify.com URL. This is what they give you for free. You want to absolutely have a URL, right? You want your store to be doglover.com or www. You know, the name of your store.com. Okay, you're not going to use the .myshopify.com, but because this is just a webinar video, I'm not going to buy a domain here, but this is how you would do it. You literally just click buy new domain. Okay, just a couple more things that you need to set up here. Go ahead and put in your title. You put something like dog lover, the best place to find dog apparel and home goods. And I kind of just repurpose it here. A big thing here, Facebook pixel, okay? You want to make sure that you set up your Facebook pixel. You can click here. How do I set this up? It's going to basically show you, but all you need to do is go into your Facebook ads account. I showed it to you earlier with the Facebook audience insights. You go to a different section in your ads account under pixel, and you literally just copy and paste your pixel number right here. Okay, whatever the number is, you know, it's gonna be about 15 digits. You just copy and paste it right into here. And when you're ready, you could disable the password. Obviously, you need to disable this in order for people to actually visit your site. Okay, you know, as the admin, we can see it at any time, but for the you know, true customers, you need to uncheck this box. Okay. That's all you need to do for customization of the Shopify site. This took us only 20 minutes, and I can move a lot faster because I've done this a few 100,000 times, of course, but you get the picture. This is not something that you're going to need to hire out. This is not something that you're going to need to spend 6 months on. I mean, you could sit down, watch this video a couple times. You could have your site live in just a matter of hours. It's really that simple and that powerful. And there's never been any talk of a credit card. We haven't given Shopify our credit card yet. We're on a 14-day free trial because you use that link, shopify.com/CENER. And again, look at what we have here, right? A site that's only 22 minutes old. We have a fully functional e-commerce store, right? A fully functional e-commerce store that is totally branded towards the dog niche, right? And I would be very comfortable because of the look and feel of the site. Obviously, we need to add more product, but once we add product, I'm very comfortable running ads to this site, getting customers on this site, and I would envision making sales on this site because we have everything that we need look and feel wise, right? We have built that environment that is immediately going to get that customer excited, immediately going to get the customer to say, okay, I'm in the right place here. I'm a dog lover. This site's for dog lovers. Here comes the credit card. Right, and that is the name of the game. So very straightforward in terms of getting this set up. Of course, rewind this, watch it a few times if you missed a couple things. But it's really just about going through the theme panel, getting some great stock imagery from the free sites, getting a nice logo from Designer Cache, setting your navigation, and really just making everything look nice, professional, and trustworthy. You see, we did a very basic color scheme, just 2 colors. We picked a color scheme that makes sense for the niche, and it's very straightforward from there. So that's how you customize a Shopify store. Should not take you more than a couple of hours. You might not be able to move as quickly as I can, but either way, an incredibly powerful tool for you now because you could build your own e-commerce brand and customize it without ever looking at code or hiring a developer. Now that we have a customized store set up, we need to go ahead and integrate our print-on-demand app. And I'm going to show you the print-on-demand app that I highly recommend, that I use myself, and it's called Printful. And you can check it out over here. The link is printful.justincener.com, and I'm going to bring it up on the screen right now. Just printful.justincener.com. You see the link right over here. And it's a totally free app. If you go ahead and click this big green button, it's going to bring you over into the Shopify App Store, and it's going to allow you to install this 100% for free. So make sure you use this link, printful.justincener.com. It's the best print-on-demand app that's out there. Super high-quality service, 100% free. Great quality, great consistency. They've delivered over 9.7, almost 10 million print-on-demand items over the past couple of years. So, I mean, that's the number one reason why you're going to want to use them. If you want to have the best quality, the best consistent support, seller support, customer service, you're going to use Printful. And, of course, I highly recommend them. So all you need to do, come over here, press this big green button, and you're going to get sent over into the Printful site. All you need to do is start selling. You're going to have a free sign-up. Right over here, you're going to create and register your totally free account. I already have one, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in. But all you'll need to do is just create your free account, and then you'll be able to install the app. Next thing that you'll need to do is just simply confirm your email, and then you'll be able to connect your store. This is where we're actually going to connect into Shopify, and you see that Printful works with a lot of different integrations. We're going to come over here, choose platform. We're going to connect our Shopify store. We're going to go ahead and add the app into our store now. And all we need to do is press this button. Just to show you, come over here under apps and Printful. This is where you get back to it after you install it for the first time. And there's a couple of things that you need to run through, but we're going to jump into adding a product, but we need to go back actually to the agenda, and we need to talk about where we're going to get our first product. Okay, so we have Printful installed. We're going to kind of jump around a little bit. We'll go back to Printful once we have our first product, but we need to talk about how are we going to get our first print-on-demand design. Okay, now that we have our Shopify print-on-demand app installed, it's time to build our first product. And of course, we need a design. So where are you going to get your designs for print-on-demand? I'm going to make the assumption that you're not a world-class graphic artist. And if you are, great, you're going to be able to make designs even quicker. But for me, I can't design anything. I'm an awful artist. I couldn't even draw a stick figure. So how am I able to sell hundreds of thousands of shirts? Well, I outsource to freelance graphic designers, or I use design libraries where there are pre-made, ready-to-go designs. So let me show you a couple of great sites for actually finding print-on-demand designs. And I'm going to start over here. We got ecomlibrary.com. So ecomlibrary.com is one of those design libraries where they have thousands and thousands of pre-made, ready-to-go designs that you can just download. There's also designercash.com. This is a site specifically for print-on-demand design. So this is where you can get custom work. So eCom library is going to have pre-made designs that you could buy at any time. Designer Cash is going to have custom work. You can go in there and work with a freelance designer and say, hey, I want a shirt about cats or a shirt about dogs, and you could work directly with a graphic artist. There's also sites like Upwork. Upwork.com is another place where lots of freelancers go, not just for design, but coding or web design or web development, anything like that. They have all these different jobs. There's also 99designs.com. This is a little bit more expensive out of all the options, but it's where you can create a contest where you have multiple people submitting designs, and then you can pick one as your winner. And what I really want to show you is eCom Library, because this is the quickest and easiest way to get up and running pretty much immediately. All you need to do is sign up for an eCom Library membership, and then you can go and search through the entire library. And what they have here is ready-to-go print-on-demand designs that you could just buy and download. And the best part about it is when you buy a design, it gets removed from the library. Okay, so we built a dog store. We're going to come in here. Obviously, we just need to go and search for dogs. And we're going to come and take a look. And there's all these different designs. They're all $20 each when you're a member. There's also other random things in here like Facebook ad targeting. There's also there's other things here. You look at the members library. There's ad templates. There's ad targeting. There's, of course, design. So it's literally a one-stop shop for running your Shopify print-on-demand store. But all we need to do is we just can literally click into any of these and take a look and say, oh, this one looks kind of cool. And, you know, we'll scroll through here and just kind of see if anything jumps out at us at nice design. That looks nice. This is a nice one. So really anything that we think looks nice, we're going to take a look at. They're typically $20 each. And, you know, you can read through all this stuff. All you need to do is literally just add it to cart, and you'll be able to just download it. Let's go ahead and add that one. Skip that one. Looks like this one's on sale. I'll just go with this one that I added here. So Dog Diamond, this is the design, right? So this design, we're going to go, we just added it to our cart. We're going to go ahead and purchase it right now. And as soon as we're done purchasing it, we're going to be able to get this downloadable file. So what we're going to get is the actual design file for this this product, and then it's going to allow us to go back into our Shopify site and actually upload that as our first product. So I'm just going to pause this and put in my information and check out here. Okay, so I just finished the order right now. It's processing, and you're going to see what happens is there is a preparing for downloads section. This is going to be the actual file that we're going to download and then bring back into our print-on-demand app. This design file is our inventory. This design file is our product. We're going to upload it back into our Shopify print-on-demand app, and then right after that, we're going to have purchasable products in our store. So this Dog Diamond t-shirt is going to be our first product in our Shopify store. The only thing that we have is this graphic design file that we just bought from eCom Library. See, it's ready to go. Just press download now, and we're literally going to just download the file. And I'll show you real quick. This is what it looks like. Right, here's just the design file. Right, we're going to take this and now go back into our Shopify site and go back into the print-on-demand app and create our first product. Now we're back inside of the Printful print-on-demand app. We already have our design. We just grabbed it. Here's that design file again, and now we're going to turn this into a purchasable product in our store. Okay, so we're going to be inside, and I'll just actually step you back. We'll come over here under Apps, go to Printful, and on our dashboard, we're just going to click Add New Product right over here. And it's going to open up the library of products. Tons of different products over here, obviously. Just tons of different things that we could look at. Women's, men's, whatever. We'll just go over here. I'll show you just a basic t-shirt listing here. And we're looking at over here, $8.95 for the cost. So a little bit under $9. We'll select that product. And now we just go step by step. Okay, first of all, it's going to ask us what product we select and some of the options there. So colors, I'm just going to put in black right now. And we'll include all the sizes. And we're always going to stick with DTG. It's direct to garment printing. It's going to give us the highest quality. We're going to go to upload file. Okay, now we're going to come over here. We're going to click choose file. We're going to go and grab our actual print-on-demand file that we previously grabbed from eCom Library. So coming over here, just taking that file and pasting it right on top of it, right inside here. And you're going to see that image load right over here. We're going to now be able to choose this design, and you see immediately it gets shown on the mockup. Okay, it gets shown directly on the mockup here on the black shirt. Okay, so remember we selected the product just one step before. Next step, we add in the design. Design gets automatically added on there. We can make it bigger. We can make it smaller. You see there's a print area that we need to align to. It's called the bounding box. Basically just need to be inside there. Okay, you can also add text or clip art, but typically we're not going to be doing that. We're going to go on to the next step, which is mockups. It's going to ask us, how do we want to display the product in our store? Right, do we want to have women's mockups? Obviously, this is a unisex product, so we're just going to show on the men's mockup. We could also do a flat mockup, which looks nice as well. So in fact, I'll select that one. Come over here, you're going to see exactly what the product is going to look like on your store. Right, this is that mockup, the visual representation of this product. We'll go over to proceed to description. They do a great job of having all the necessary information in there. You could add some stuff if you want. Of course, we're going to add a product title. Called Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Go on, see the sizing chart, automatically attach that. You can uncheck that if you want, but we're gonna make sure that we have the sizing chart, super helpful. Proceed to pricing is the next step. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna see our cost at $8.95. You see it is a little bit more expensive for some of the bigger sizes, and we're gonna go down the board, $24.99 as our print-on-demand t-shirt price. You see we can make upwards of $16 per sale for selling the shirt that cost us $9. We're gonna sell for $24.99. See, we have product visibility checked. This means the product is gonna get published into the store, and all you need to do is press submit to store. It's literally that easy. It's just a couple of steps that we go through. So you have a couple of other products that have previously been added in here, and now you have we have our little bar here basically just working in the background. It takes about 30 seconds for a product to get added, and this product, again, first of all, this store is less than an hour old, but this design that we just purchased, just got a few minutes ago, is now a purchasable product inside of our Shopify store. I'll show you how it's going to look exactly, and literally just like this, you see the sizing chart. This is the exact product that we just added. In fact, it's the exact design. Right, so this is print on demand exactly in all the steps. It's taking a design, turning it into a mock-up, and now it's a purchasable product. It's $24.99. We could buy extra large, we could buy large, whatever we want, add it to our cart, and if we wanted to, we could literally check out right this second. Right, we have our color customization, we have, of course, our dog branded store, and we have our first product ready to go, ready to be purchased, and we'll never touch this product. We'll never have to ship this product. We'll never have to shove it into a packaging or a bubble mailer. We're not going to have to print out any type of tracking information or any of that. This is fully automated with print on demand. This is the power of print on demand. It literally just takes about 30 seconds to get a product live inside the Printful app. Highly recommend the Printful app. You can take a look at it in detail again over here at my little review page, printful.justincener.com. Let's bring it up over here again. You can go through here, take a look. Again, they've delivered over or close to 10 million items, right? In a few months, it will be 10 million items delivered. Just insane, right? Just insane. 100% free app. Huge kind of network here. You see literally across the globe in terms of fulfillment centers, 5-star average reviews. It's the best of the best when it comes to print on demand. And you see just how easy it is to get a product live into the store. With Printful, again, I highly recommend you take a look over here, printful.justincener.com. Many different printing options or decoration methods, what they call it. Direct to garment is what we did here. Sublimation is where you're going to be able to do that all over printing. Cut and sew, embroidery, they do that as well. Huge product lineup. You saw it in there. We'll go back into the app real quick. I mean, just a massive product catalog. This is just under men's clothing. Here's women's clothing. And then kids, youth, hats, accessories. We'll go into the home living, right? Just tons and tons of things here. Wall art, super huge. Canvas prints, of course. So they really have everything. That's why they undoubtedly get my my highest recommendation. You saw as we stepped through here the ability to kind of do different mock-ups as well. They even have a product personalization tool, which is super powerful. So really kind of the best of the best, the industry standard for print on demand. Again, you can install it for free. Printful.justincener.com is going to give you an end result of a product like this that is ready to be bought in your store pretty much immediately. So back to the agenda here. We did niche selection, we did Shopify setup, we did print on demand app with Printful, we added our first product, that Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend product, and now I want to talk about how you're going to be making money in this business. And it's all about advertising to those niche lovers, right? That's why we picked niche in the first place. So really, to simplify it, and we could have a 5-hour talk on Facebook ads for e-commerce and Instagram ads for e-commerce and using influencers and all that great stuff, which definitely works. But just in the simplest terms, here's how you're going to make money. You're going to run ads predominantly on Facebook, Instagram as well. You can even try YouTube. You're going to be reaching people that are passionate about your niche. Okay, you're going to be testing products. I call it the volume game. You want to test more than one product, of course. You want to test a handful of products to your audience. You want to have a Shopify store fully set up with a niche selected. You want to have Printful as your print on demand. You want to get some great designs from eCom library. And you're going to just start running ads, $5 a day, using website conversion, advertising to people who love your niche. And if you've picked the right niche, and we went through this in step 1, right now we're all the way down in step 5. If you pick the right niche, you already would know that there's over 1 million people inside the niche on Facebook and that they're passionate about that subject. So you know that's the direct route to the credit card. So that's how you're going to make money in this business. You need to run ads. People are just not going to magically find your site. But remember, once you make the sale with print on demand, your job is done, 100% done. So make sure you get some traffic to your site, get those laser targeted people. You can target them so easily with Facebook ads. And, there's a lot more content on my YouTube and inside my group. And of course, inside my mentor program about Facebook ads. But that's how you make money in this business. You have products on your store that cost you $0 in inventory. You just simply have the graphic design files. You turn them into mock-ups. You get them to be purchasable products on your store, just like you saw me do in this video. And then you run those great ads to connect people who love that niche with your niche specific products. It's that easy, but it's super powerful. Okay, so you literally have every single thing that you need to build your store. And if you need to watch this video a few times, feel free to go back and rewind it. But literally, step by step, I showed you every single thing you need, start to finish, to not only getting your store set up, customizing it, integrating it with print on demand, getting your first design, and then starting to do your marketing to make those sales. And I always say money loves speed, right? Don't pat yourself on the back just for watching this video. Go out there and actually do something, right? Build your store, get set up, get some products, run ads, do some tests. Do something to move you forward. Don't just watch the video and then say, hey, I'm going to do this later. Do it right now, right? You literally have every single thing that you need to be able to build your store. And if you ever need help at all, if you ever get stuck on something, I have an opportunity for you to be mentored by me personally inside of my bootcamp program. And literally, I'll be your Shopify mentor when you take a look at my e-commerce bootcamp, okay? And the e-commerce bootcamp, it's not just another e-commerce course. I know you've already seen thousands of e-commerce courses. Everyone's trying to sell you on, this video or that video. You get me as your Shopify mentor, right? That's the biggest thing about this course. And on top of that, you get all of my world-class training videos. So I'm not just going to drop you off and say, hey, here's 8,000 videos, good luck, right? You're going to be able to get the videos, and then you're going to have me as your mentor, where I literally personally answer every single one of your questions myself. It's not an assistant, it's not a virtual assistant or a VA, it's actually me, and I'm inside that mentor group every single day answering those questions. And the Bootcamp Mentor Group is so important. The videos are awesome, right? Don't get me wrong. The quality of the videos, all the strategy I'm going to teach you is great. But the Bootcamp group can do things like this, right? Ryan is one of my Bootcamp members. They just simply post it inside of the private group, right? You get immediate access to this private group when you join. So I'm so close to cracking the code, starts giving me a little bit of kind of a rundown of his ads, right? You see I come down over here, I answer, I say you should run these tests, change this because this is what the data is saying. Literally later on that day, he made $160 in sales, right? And he's done well over $1,000 days now, but this is back a couple weeks ago when he just joined. And this is the value that you get of having a mentor, right? You could learn tons of different things and watch thousands of videos, but if you don't have someone to bounce ideas off of, or someone to say, hey, I think I'm going in the right direction, but let me make sure, right? That's why you need my e-commerce bootcamp. That's why you need me as your mentor, and that's why this program has been so successful. It's because I don't just drop you off and say, hey, good luck with these videos. I'm there all the time, every single day, answering those questions personally. Right? And I have so many student success stories, close to 500 student success stories like Cyril. Says I started from scratch with Justin's bootcamp, and when it finally clicked, everything changed rapidly. I went from doing $1,000 for a month to $5,000 the next, to $15,000 the next, to $30,000 the next day. He's currently crushing it right now, hitting over 7 figures in his store. And you could take a look at some of the screenshots on here. I mean, these are things that he's submitted inside the group. Did $500,000 in a month, constant sales. I mean, these are the type of things that you're going to get. So what exactly are you going to get inside of the e-commerce bootcamp? Well, first of all, you're going to get, like I said, direct access to me as your e-commerce mentor, right? You get immediate access to the private mentor group. I'm in there every single day, multiple times a day, answering every single question that you post. And this is a private group only for members, okay? Now, you're also going to get my print-on-demand bootcamp video course. Okay, so I went over kind of the idea and the overall idea of Shopify Print on Demand. I'm going to go totally in depth on an entire video course all about Shopify Print on Demand. No one does Shopify Print on Demand better than me in the entire world. I'm very confident. I could say that very easily, and I want to show you this. I'm not super big on cars or anything like that, but You see the red arrow pointing to me. I had my friend come out here with his drone. I call this the house that t-shirts built, right? A nice big house, something I've always wanted up here in Los Angeles. T-shirts got me this, right? Selling t-shirts on Shopify got me this house, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Inside the Print on Demand Bootcamp, you're going to get step-by-step Shopify setup and settings. You're going to understand how to choose a winning niche. You're going to research the best products and designs. You're going to know the best print-on-demand partners to work with, the best print-on-demand products to sell, what's going to make you the most money, right? Working with print-on-demand designers, I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you the right prices to charge so you always make the most money. I'm going to show you how to operate the business and so much more. Right, print on demand, my favorite business model. This is one of the best parts of this entire bootcamp package, along with getting me as a mentor. And I'm going to teach you how to sell print on demand products like this, right? T-shirts, hoodies, right? Tank tops, super popular, right? Hooded blankets, right? It's not just shirts and apparel. Canvas prints, bedding sets, shower curtains, right? The list goes on. These are all print on demand, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. One of my top students, Savam. Huge shout out to Justin Cener for changing my life. The things I've learned in the bootcamp are extremely valuable, especially Justin's targeting methods and product launching strategies. I'm up to $30,000 a day now and still scaling. You take a look at, he recently crossed over the $2 million mark for annual sales here. This is Savam again. And I mean, it's the power of print on demand. Right? I showed you this throughout the whole training setup. I mean, it is by far the best business model that's out there right now. And again, I just want to show, I don't have any, I drive a Toyota Prius. I don't care about cars, but house is definitely something I care about. And this is the house that t-shirts built. So what are you going to get? You're going to get direct access to me as your eCom mentor, and you're going to get my print on demand bootcamp video course, and that's definitely not all. You're going to get a lot more. And the next thing you're going to get is my dropship bootcamp video course. So we didn't talk much about dropshipping. This was a setup for print on demand, but I'm also going to show you fully in depth the entire business model for dropshipping. I'm going to give you my entire strategy. I'm going to show you the ins and outs of the business. In fact, I'm going to cover everything from finding winning products to choosing the best dropship suppliers, right? Obviously there's AliExpress, but there's tons of others as well. How to price your dropship products, understand the shipping process, how to automate everything, right? Without automation of dropshipping, I wouldn't even do it. Finding USA-based suppliers, everyone wants to do that. Operating the business, running the business day to day, and much more. This is my dropship program. So you're getting my print on demand program, and you're getting my dropship program. And I'm going to show you how to dropship products like this. You've probably seen the Wolf mug if you've been on YouTube at all. I'm the one that started that product, right? I started that store. These cat earrings that everyone sold, the dog LED collar, right? These are the types of dropship products that you're going to be able to sell, and I'm going to teach you how to do that in depth in my dropship bootcamp. And Shane Peterson, one of my dropship bootcamp members, just wanted to give a big shout out to Justin Cener. Last November, I quit my job after my store did $388,000 in 1 month. I've only gone through the dropshipping course so far. Big thanks. So he hasn't even gone through the rest of the course yet. He's already made $388,000. You take a look at his store over here and some of his more recent results in terms of daily sales, just crushing it, just absolutely crushing it. Did $388,000 in November, right? Massive results. So what are you going to get? Direct access to me as your eCom mentor, print on demand bootcamp video course, drop shipping bootcamp video course, and what else might you need? Well, how about step-by-step Facebook ad strategy, and ad strategy that only requires you to spend $5 a day. Okay. Yes, $5 a day still works. No, $5 a day is not going to make you $10 million, but what it's going to do is get you started in order to spend as little as possible to figure out what works. And my Facebook ads for eCommerce Bootcamp, you're going to get this as well. And I break this down into level 1 and level 2. Okay, level 1 is going to be introductory to my paid ad strategy. You're going to see exactly how I do my targeting, my testing, my setup. You're going to understand how to find the perfect customers. You're going to understand what budgets to start with. You're going to get step-by-step ad setup for all the different ad types: website conversion, click to website, lead generation, video, PPE, everything. I walk you through it all. Testing and launching strategies, retargeting ads, lookalike audiences, done for you ad copy that you could just copy and paste, cut and scale decisions, understanding how to read the data. I cover all that, and that's just level 1. Okay, level 2, that's where we get into the real money making things, right? First of all, 15 different videos on scaling. Okay, 15 different scaling strategies. No one does scaling as good as me. I show you exactly how to do all of my 15 different scaling strategies that are really going to take you from 3, 4, 5 figures up to 5, 6, 7 figures. That's how you get up there, by scaling. I'm going to show you how to understand ad reports and data. You're going to be a pro at reading the data and saying, hey, I know exactly what's going on just by looking at the ad reports. I'm going to give you email marketing strategies, flex targeting strategies, advanced custom audience, hot, warm, cold audiences, how to properly split test ads. I'm even going to show you things on YouTube retargeting, messenger bots. I have some stuff on SEO, a lot more. So you're going to get all of this marketing thing. I call it the Facebook ads for e-commerce bootcamp, but it's actually a lot more than that. And these are some of the results that we've been able to get inside of our Facebook ads. Right? We're talking about, if you pay attention over here, right? This is our website purchase conversion value. This is how much money we've made. This is how much money we've spent. So spent $200,000 to make $871,000, right? I mean, I would do that every day, right? You spend $200,000 to make $800,000 or close to $900,000. So it's basically a 1 to 4. You put $1 in, you get almost $5 back. Take a look at another result here. Just campaign after campaign, right? Spend $833, make $6,500. Spend $1,200, make $5,300. Spend $300, make $2,900. Spend $200, make $5,500, right? Massive returns, right? Massive returns on here where we're getting 2, 3, 4, 5x our money on our Facebook ad strategies. Right? And this is totally scalable for every single type of e-commerce business that you could run, really any type of online business you could run. You're going to benefit by the strategies inside of my Facebook ads bootcamp. And Derek, his testimonial, Justin's bootcamp is much more organized and helpful than others I've seen. Justin doesn't overhype everything like others. He's real. You won't get better training elsewhere. I think you're going to find that, especially in the Bootcamp Mentor group, right? I mean, I don't have any fluff in my training, right? You're going to get right into it. You're going to understand what's going on, and then you're going to ask questions in the group, and then you're going to react based on that, right? You don't waste time in this business. And if you take a look, $1 million worth of results, I think that speaks for itself. And these are the type of results that we're getting from the bootcamp. So now what are you going to get? You're going to get direct access to me as your eCom mentor. You're going to get my print-on-demand bootcamp, my dropshipping bootcamp, and my Facebook ads bootcamp. The total value is obviously increasing on every slide, and I'm going to even include more. And people say, oh, you should diversify your traffic, right? You don't want to just use Facebook. Well, how about Instagram influencer training as well? You're going to get my entire Instagram influencer bootcamp as well. This is an entire course showing you how to do exactly this, okay? So this is an example of an influencer post, okay? The brand here is this protein shake. The influencer is this doctor, okay? And I just want to, I love showing this example, right? If you're a protein shake or a supplement or something like that, and you want to get a good testimonial, right? Or you want to have a good recommendation or endorsement, right? Could there be a better endorsement than a doctor? Right? Literally, this doctor is showing off the fact that he's using this protein shake. It doesn't hurt that he's also a good-looking guy in great shape, right? He has hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. This is Instagram influencer marketing. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. In fact, I'm going to teach you all of this, right? Instagram marketing best practices, Instagram influencer eCom strategy, how to negotiate with influencers, what prices to pay influencers, what should they post for you, right? Scaling with Instagram, using Instagram paid ads, advanced Instagram product strategies, and much more. Okay, another example for the print-on-demand people, right? This is a print-on-demand product that is worn by an influencer, right? It's as simple as that, right? Obviously, you can get people with hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of followers, tens of thousands of followers. They're all going to be different, and they're all going to really apply to the strategies that I'll teach you inside this bootcamp, inside this Instagram bootcamp. It's just a portion of what you're getting in this overall eCom bootcamp and mentorship with me, and Jeremy was in it. I started a Shopify store months ago before getting Justin's bootcamp. It took me 4 months to make 100 sales. Once I implemented what I learned in the bootcamp, I've had 50 sales in the first 2 weeks, right? That's the bootcamp effect, because these strategies, they straight up work. We have almost 500 student success stories, and it's because the strategies are proven. So what are you going to get in the eCom bootcamp? You're going to get direct access to me as your eCom mentor. You're going to get my print-on-demand bootcamp. You're going to get my dropshipping bootcamp. You're going to get my Facebook ads for eCom bootcamp, and you're going to get my Instagram influencer bootcamp. And I've even got more for you. People say, hey, use funnels with e-commerce, right? Funnels are all the rage right now. Everyone should be using funnels. Well, I'm going to give you my ClickFunnels for e-commerce bootcamp. Okay. If you don't know what ClickFunnels is, you're going to learn it in depth, and it's probably the best, or it is the best platform for running funnels. And if you don't know what a funnel is, it's basically the idea of just funneling people through or putting people through specific steps on your website. And a Shopify site, for example, has a product page and an add to cart and a checkout, et cetera, et cetera. Those are different pages. On a funnel, it's a little bit more straightforward, where you're going to have a sales page with a product, an order form, an upsell, maybe a downsell, a thank you page, right? These are different funnel options. And if this is new to you, you're going to be hearing a lot more about funnels, as we kind of progress in marketing, as we, advance in marketing, I should say. But funnels for e-commerce are totally the rage right now, and there's a real smart way to use them in conjunction with your Shopify store. So first of all, I'm going to give you my exact eCom funnel. You could just use it for free when you join. You're going to get my, or you're going to learn how ClickFunnels works for e-commerce. Okay, ClickFunnels can do a lot of things, but I'm going to show you how it works for e-commerce. Then I'm going to show you the ClickFunnels to Shopify integration, and I'm going to set up or show you how to set up your first funnel step by step. Okay, then I'm going to introduce you to this idea of rapid product testing. It's my strategy for launching as many products as you can, organizing your funnel, split testing your funnel, popular funnel integrations, and much more. I'm going to show you all of that inside of this, but really the kind of coolest thing that I'm going to show you is the ClickFunnels to Shopify integration. So you're going to be able to use both at the same time. You're going to be able to leverage the good parts of ClickFunnels and the great parts of Shopify at the same time. Okay, so Braden joined. He said, I can pretty confidently say the ClickFunnels modules alone are worth the cost of the course, not even including the ad strategy and marketing 1 and 2. It's incredible. And I think any of these courses individually would be worth the $997. I definitely think the $997 is worth it for the mentorship that you're going to get. But just this alone, and take a look at some of the results, right? Did $87,000 in sales on ClickFunnels, Braden did from this this course, right? It's from these strategies that I'm teaching you. So, I mean, it's just incredible stuff that you can learn inside this program. And these are just pieces of what you're getting in the overall e-commerce bootcamp, which includes direct access to me as your mentor, right? First and most important thing. My print-on-demand bootcamp, my dropshipping bootcamp, my Instagram bootcamp, my Facebook ads for eCom bootcamp, my ClickFunnels for eCom bootcamp, and there's more, right? I've got bonuses now for you. The Wolf Mug Shopify Success Course, right? I know that if you've been on YouTube looking at Shopify videos, you've come across the Wolf Mug. I'm the one that invented that product. I'm the one that started that. I did that first store. I built that $200, $300, $1,000 a day store with this Wolf Mug, and I actually documented the entire process over the shoulder. I screen recorded everything. So you're going to get my Shopify Success Course where you're going to see me build this exact store. And the cool part is this wasn't the only product, right? I tested lots of other products. This product just turned out to be the winner. So you're going to get, I think it's 5 or 6 videos over the shoulder of literally recording of me building this store, running the ads, testing the products, etc. So it's really awesome because you're going to see exactly how that Wolf Mug turned out to be such a big product. Okay. You're also going to get bonus number 2. You're going to get 15 done for you ad targeting packs. So these are videos where literally I do the exact targeting for popular niches. So you're going to be able to just look through these and you can say, hey, I'm going to just try some product in this niche, or I think the dog niches, cat niche, some of the other niches are included in there, and you're going to say, hey, I could just try these niches because the targeting is already done for me. So this lets you move even quicker. This is just a bonus for joining. And another thing on top of that, you're going to get 15 done for you email templates. So copy and paste for your email marketing. 15 of these are going to be found in your members area. You can just copy and paste and use exactly the type of emails that I use and start doing your email marketing immediately. Okay. So let's review everything right now. What you're going to get when you join my e-commerce bootcamp program. First of all, direct access to me as your e-commerce mentor. I think this is priceless. I think this is the most valuable part of the course for sure, and the reason why we have almost 500 student success stories. Next, you're going to get my print-on-demand bootcamp video course. Okay, the world's best training on print-on-demand. No one does print-on-demand better than me. Okay, then I'm going to show you how to do drop shipping in my dropshipping bootcamp. Then you're going to get my entire Facebook and marketing strategies in my Facebook ads for eCom bootcamp. Okay, start to finish Facebook ads, beginner, intermediate, advanced, level 1, level 2, you're getting it all. Okay, Instagram influencer marketing bootcamp, you're getting that as well. You're going to learn how to do Instagram influencer marketing. ClickFunnels for e-commerce bootcamp, you're going to learn how to use funnels for e-commerce. And then you're going to get my 3 bonuses. The Wolf Mug case study where you see over the shoulder how I built that store. Bonus number 2, 15 different ad targeting packs where I show you the exact targeting for 15 popular niches. And 15 done for you email templates. Literally copy and paste these email templates. You can immediately start your email marketing exactly the way that I do. Okay. So if all this did was finally find you a legitimate way to make money online, would it be worth it? Right? We're talking about $17,000 in value, right? But if all this did was find you literally just one legitimate way to make money online, right? You've been trying all these different ways. You finally find that Shopify is going to make you money online legitimately. Would it be worth it to you? Right? I mean, people are making 5, 6, 7 figures a month with Shopify. Right? Would it be worth it to you to join? What if all this did would just give you a kick in the butt to finally get going, right? What if it was just, hearing me in the videos tell you money loves speed, let's do it, stop sitting on your butt, actually go and take action, and hear me motivate you to actually make some money? Would that be worth it? Right? What if all this did would just give you the exact steps and direction for every part of e-commerce? Right? Forget about all the other stuff that I'm giving you. What about just the direction and strategy in there? Would it be worth it if all it did was give you the exact steps and direction to build your own store? would it be worth it? And of course, you're going to get all of this that I'm talking about, but just showing you how great of a value it is. And what's learning one part of e-commerce worth to you, right? Print on demand. I have people doing $2 million a year in print on demand. How much is it worth for you to learn and master print on demand from someone that does it better than anyone else, right? How about drop shipping, right? How much is it worth to learn drop shipping, a model that people are making millions on? How about Facebook ads or Instagram ads? By far the most popular and powerful marketing channels right now, right? How much is that worth to you? And how about ClickFunnels or success case studies or email marketing strategies or outsourcing, operations, scaling, apps, budgets? That's everything that you're going to learn, not just one thing, right? Any of these one things would be worth a huge amount of money, but you're going to learn all of this, right? You're going to get all of what I described, and it's all for $997, okay? $997, you can get instant access right now. Check out camp.justincener.com. You see the link on your screen. You're going to get everything that I described, including the bonuses, for $997. Okay, we're talking about $10,000 plus in value, $997, right? And anything individually would be worth $997 alone. You're going to get it all. And I'm not even done. I have one more bonus for you, and this one is really going to take it over the top here in terms of value, right? This masterclass alone is worth the cost of admission, right? I'm going to show you the most popular strategies for the highest margin products on print on demand, canvas and wall art. Right, you've all seen popular canvas stores and wall art stores where people can make $100, $150, $200 profit per sale. You're going to get the entire master course included in my e-commerce bootcamp. So let's review it one more time in terms of what you're going to get. Direct access to me as your e-commerce mentor, my print on demand bootcamp, my dropshipping bootcamp, my Facebook ads for e-commerce bootcamp, my Instagram influencer bootcamp, my ClickFunnels bootcamp, and then the 4 bonuses, my Wolf Mug case study success course, my 15 done-for-you Facebook ad targetings, my 15 done-for-you copy and paste email templates, and my entire canvas and wall art masterclass. Total value, close to $20,000. You get it right now. camp.justincener.com for $997. $997 today. It's the best program out there. It's the most complete e-commerce course out there. And remember, it's not just a course, right? The videos, the content, the bonuses are great, but you're going to get direct access to me as your mentor. That's what's going to make a difference. That's why you're going to become the next success story with Shopify. That's why this program is one of the most successful online courses in any space of all time, because it combines world-class training with direct access to me. So please take a look, camp.justincener.com. I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to absolutely love working with me directly, love my training, love my program. So please take a look, camp.justincener.com, and I hope to see you inside the program.